Silence. You put trash on the table.
And we are live on YouTube right now. I'm Knight, Kyle, Mr. Chai, Mr. Vanderschaft. We're viewing some picks right now. Last week I went 8-0. The second time in history. Just thought that was something to bring up. So let's just start with these picks this week. First game, West Virginia travels to Austin to play Texas. Kyle?
I feel like I'm seeing the Texas collapse happen, finally. I feel like every year they collapse. And I feel like after that loss last week to Oklahoma State where Herman was just going crazy, I feel like they're starting to collapse. And West Virginia is a good team, so I'm going to go with West Virginia.
Okay, so Sam Ehlinger, did you think he played well?
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what this is going to come back to. West Virginia is, they're overrated. Overrated. Classic Mountaineers, overrated. They shouldn't even be in the Big 12, let's be real. They should be in the Big East. And we are all laughing because we know that that's true. Texas, all the way. Hook 'em.
I'm going to get my Iowa State Big 12 plug in here.
Oh, God.
So West Virginia went into Ames 2 weeks ago, and Iowa State throttled them. I don't know, it might have been a 21 to 28 point victory, something like that. So West Virginia in Texas, no shot. I got to take Texas. West Virginia's not.
Are you a Cyclone?
I'm a Cyclone.
Oh, my God, I did not know that. How did I not know this? How did I not know this?
It should have been on the picks today.
Yeah, maybe. Where are they even playing?
They play Kansas.
Okay, never mind.
That's why we didn't pick it.
Yeah. All right. In this game, it's a really tough one. I really like David Sills of West Virginia. He's a heck of a receiver. Will Greer is a good quarterback, but since it's in Austin, I'm going to pick Texas, and yeah, I'm going to wing it there. Next game we got Georgia travels to play Kentucky in Lexington. Kyle?
I feel like this one's going to be a blowout. I think Georgia's just going to take it to Kentucky. I don't know how Kentucky's ranked 9th. I know they're 7-1, but still, I just haven't seen it yet, so Georgia is going to get another win.
I'm 100% in agreement because this has to be a game that Georgia has to blow out. They have to impress the committee, and a top 10 win will do it. So they need to impress the committee, and I think they're not. I don't think they're going to pull back. I think they're going to run it up.
I think this is a sneaky good game.
No,
I do. SEC, Kentucky, best team we've had in
Tim Couch.
Maybe?
Ever, yeah.
No. So I think it's going to be close. I think
Kirby. What is Kirby's last name?
Smart.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's going to be crazy over in Kentucky, but I got Georgia 24-21.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm picking Georgia all the way. Kentucky's offense doesn't really jump out at me. I know they got Snell, but other than that, I think Jake Fromm and the Bulldogs are going to pull this one off. Next game we got Penn State travels to play in the Big House against Michigan. Go ahead.
I think since this game's at the Big House, and Michigan's been playing very well all season since lost to Notre Dame at the beginning, the first game. That's why I got to go with Michigan.
It's not only offense. I know you're going to pick the Nittany Lions. Don't do it, okay? This is not Happy Valley. More importantly, Michigan's defense is really stepping up in the last few weeks. That's why they're going to take the win.
Not sure why we're picking a Big Ten game period. One of the worst conferences in the nation. But if we have to, I'm a Jim Harbaugh guy. Good coach at the Big House. Michigan easily in this one.
Hey, you going to come or what? You're supposed to take me to the Lines. Come on.
I'm not going to pick Penn State, even though no matter what you say. But I think Michigan's
your own people.
Yeah, I think Michigan's going to win this one. I mean, it's really hard for me to pick against Penn State, but I'm going to be real with
this whole time?
Pardon?
Are we all unanimous?
No, I picked West Virginia.
Oh, you picked West Virginia. That's
yeah.
Right. All right.
But yeah, I still pick Michigan over Penn State, which really hurts me, I guess. Next game we got for number 1 Alabama travels to Death Valley to play number 3 LSU.
I really want to pick LSU because I love Ed Orgeron. Think he's a great coach. Love his
That is
a defensive coordinator.
I said I want to, but I'm not. I'm using my head. Alabama, You know, they're known for their defense, but this year their offense has really stepped up. Tua's looked great so far, so I'm going with Alabama.
LSU has, without a doubt, one of the best defenses in the country. Without a doubt. Their defensive coordinator is a genius. What he did at Wisconsin was incredible. He turned the Aggies, I think, from like the 76th best scoring defense to like the 5th, which is insane. With that being said, Alabama doesn't have one good receiver. They have 3 good receivers. They have like a battalion of running backs. Then they have a Heisman winner. I'm just calling it now, the Heisman winner. And then if that Heisman winner somehow gets injured, they have another Heisman runner-up. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is not going to be close. And anybody that thinks otherwise does not pay attention to the Crimson Tide.
In a research shot. Yes, you know.
I watch way too much football, though.
You know, what does LSU average, like 12 points a game? There is no way they can keep up with Alabama. Alabama, one of the best defenses in the nation. LSU, not one of the better offenses in the nation. Alabama easily.
That's actually a great point. I think I read the stat that said that LSU averages in 4 quarters what Bama does in the first half.
Yeah.
38.4 points. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm picking Alabama as well. I don't think LSU's offense is that good. Tua's barely played, like, second half. Alabama's going to roll this one out. Next game we got the 2-6 UCLA Bruins. Travel to Autzen to play the Ducks. Go ahead.
This one will not even be close. Not at all. Not ever. I'm definitely picking Oregon. That's about it. Like, UCLA just isn't good.
Puddles the duck is stupid. He's a duck. He should not have a name. He definitely shouldn't have the name Puddles. I mean, that's a dumb name, right? Puddles the duck. Anyways, more importantly, Chip Kelly has prepared these men for Autzen's noise. I understand that's a factor that you gentlemen might be considering, but you got to remember Chip Kelly coached there. He understands the dynamic. He understands what that noise factor is going to be like. I bet you this practice this week has been tight, and I know that it's been tight because there's no way, given the way that UCLA played in the first quarter of that game against Utah, that it should have gotten away from them. But you know what? New quarterback, and I keep coming back to that. 3 years from now, UCLA is going to be the pick that you guys make every week. But you know what? I'm still going to have to go with the Bruins because they're going to get pressure on Herbert, and that ultimately is going to be the game. Go Bruins!
Wow. So, Chai, who's better, SC or UCLA?
UCLA, without a doubt in my mind. SC is horrible. They have a 17-year-old quarterback. That's all you need to know about them.
He's 17.
So, Chip Kelly's a better coach than Clay Helton, I'm assuming you're saying. So,
without a doubt, and he's a better coach than Mario Cristobal.
Wow. Okay. You know, I actually think UCLA has no chance. None. So Oregon lost what? They lost to Wazoo last week, right?
No, 2 weeks. I mean, last week they lost to Arizona.
Yeah, that's not good. They're due. They're at home. They're still they're 1 win away from being bowl eligible. Yeah, Oregon easily in this one. UCLA no chance on the road.
Yeah, hang on.
Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, this game could be played at UCLA and they'd still get blown out.
This is a waste of time. Put that away. This is a waste of time. This is a complete waste of, this is all just Williams. This is the kind of stuff that Oregon is about, y'all. Listen up, all you people on YouTube. This is this kind of stuff that Oregon's about. They're not about winning football games. They're about theatrics, like Puddles the Duck.
And Nike.
This is the second time in the history of Game Day you're picking against a team because of their mascot. You roasted Oski the Bear. And, yeah. So, anyways.
And how did it work that time?
It was alright.
Alright!
Hey, I picked UCLA that time.
I did? Did I?
Yeah.
Did I?
I know you lost at least 2.
Anyways, so, I went to journalism camp there over the summer. I miss everyone there. Miss my, we called ourselves Mega Group and everything, so I'm picking Oregon.
3. You know what great that is?
Next game we got, Chargers travel to Seattle to play the Seahawks. Go ahead, put your input.
All right, I don't think the Seahawks are good at all. I don't think Russell Wilson's very good either. So I'm definitely going with the Chargers, who have been playing well all season long. So that's about it.
Seattle, I understand that I just discounted stadium factors with Autzen, but I am going to promote the stadium factors when it's up to the 12th man, and I think Seattle is a disruptive place. I don't think Philip Rivers is a good enough quarterback to compensate for the factors that are that again. I understand that this is a shell of the Legion of Boom, but
Oh, it's a shell, all right.
they're a phenomenal defense, and they have more than enough to stop the Chargers.
I agree there, Charlie. 12th man. Seattle's been playing better the last couple weeks.
That's right.
Defense has been better. I actually love Russell Wilson. I think he's dynamic. Not a big Philip Rivers fan. Seahawks get it.
Me.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Seahawks once again. I just hate the Chargers. I don't know. Seattle's really good at home. They've always been dominant there, and that's the end of the story. Next game we got, the 8-0 Rams travel to play the 6-1 Saints.
When the Chiefs played the Patriots and they were undefeated, I felt like the Chiefs, they're not going undefeated. I feel the exact same way about this game. The Rams, they're not going to go undefeated on the season, so this game makes sense for them to lose it, especially with how well the Saints and Drew Brees have been playing. So I think the Rams get their first loss of the season to the Saints.
No, that is absolutely false, Kyle Gwynn, and here's why. Because when you look at the offenses, yes, the offenses might be equal, okay, yes. The defenses, it is without question all about the Rams. Aaron Donald is playing out of his mind now, finally, and Corey Littleton, everybody is playing dynamically. If this comes down to special teams, you know how the special teams are killing it for the Rams. This is without a doubt. Maybe that's true. Maybe they're going to face a team down the road that can match up with their power, but not right now. Not this team.
I agree with Kyle. I think the Rams are due for a loss, and they should have lost last week if Ty Montgomery decides not to didn't take the advice and takes out fumbles. They lose the game. I think Saints at home. Drew Brees is a stud in the Superdome. Saints win it.
I'm going to go with Chai, pick the Rams. With the accusation of Fowler, he's going to come off the edge, move Sue and Donald up the middle, be too much to stop for the Saints. And, I'm picking the Rams all the way. They're going to go 9-0, possibly even go 16-0.
Wow.
Next game we got, Packers play the Patriots. You're wearing the jersey. Go ahead.
Yes, I am wearing the jerseys. I'm wearing the jersey of the greatest number 12 ever to play the game of football. Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Tom Brady is a system quarterback. Everyone knows it. I don't know why you're switching your pick right now.
My pick.
Well, go.
You said something ridiculous.
I did not say something ridiculous. I said something factual. And that's why I'm picking the Packers. Last week, apparently, I was on the edge of which team I was going to pick. This week, for sure, I'm picking the Packers. I believe in Aaron Rodgers so much to win any game that we're in. It's up. If the game's close, which I think it will be, no doubt in my mind that Aaron Rodgers will win this one for the Packers.
I'm mentioning the stadium factors for a third time in game day, which makes me feel uncomfortable, but Gillette is a dynamic place to play. And again, I feel like we haven't seen the Patriots at 100%. We just haven't seen what they can do when they're all clicking. The Green Bay just doesn't have what it takes to beat the Pats at Gillette, and so I'm going to have to go with the actual GOAT. And everyone knows I hate the Patriots, and yet TB12 is without a doubt the greatest quarterback that's ever played.
Yeah.
I think the Packers need it more than the Patriots do. Patriots' leading rusher last week was a wide receiver. Ty Montgomery fiasco last week hurt the Packers, and Aaron Rodgers is he's unbelievable. Best quarterback in the game right now. I think they go on the road and win.
I think it's a safe pick if I pick the Patriots here, and I'm definitely picking them. Once again, Tom Brady is too good. The offense is finally clicking. They had a little rough start to start the season, but now they're on fire, and the Patriots are going to win this one. So that'll do it for this game day. I'm Knight, Kyle, Mr. Chai, Mr. Vanderschaft.
Go Pack, go!
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.